Yo, what is up, my rebels? We are 4 days away from the NCAAs, so we're going to be talking about predictions for the 141 and 149 pound weight class. We're making separate videos for each weight class, so whichever one you're watching right now, the other weight class will be on our channel. Let's go into the video. And then on the top half of the 149 pound weight class in the round of 32, Sammy Sasso should have an easy time advancing. PJ Ogunsanya, a great wrestler, especially on his feet, should be able to advance as well. Solo Legend Lamer and Jaden Abbas. Ridge Lovett, great wrestler, really showed up in the Big Tens. And Max Murin, a guy who didn't really show up in the Big Tens, kind of the opposite of Lovett. But both those guys should be able to advance, and same with Mitch Moore and Bula Wallen. Not a lot of close matches in this round, in my opinion. The Ogunsanya match is probably the closest one, but in my opinion, Ogunsanya is really underseeded. Should be able to get an easy win against Kyle in this one. Then on the bottom half of the bracket in the round of 32, Brock Mahler has an easy matchup. Same with Michael Blockus. Caden Storr, a guy who hasn't been the most consistent wrestler, has a pretty easy draw. He's going to go up against the 22 seed in his first matchup. Bryce Andonian also has a pretty nice matchup against a guy who really isn't up to this level. So both those guys should advance. Same with Jonathan Miller, Mike Van Brill as well. Close matchup between Griffin Perriott and Jarrett. Both guys really good, very even wrestlers, but Perriott does leave in common opponents, so I think he'll advance here. And then finally, Austin O'Connor will probably be able to advance against whoever he wrestles in the round of 32. Then in the round of 16 and the quarters on the top side of the bracket, Sasso should have an easy win. Legend Lamer and Jaden Abbas, it's going to be pretty close, but Lamer has a win over him in the past. Leads in common opponents as well by, I think, one matchup. It's like 5-3 and then 5-4, I believe. So I think he'll probably advance. Ridge Lovett against Max Murin, a rematch of the Big Ten. I think it was the quarters. Lovett really has been surprising me since that Big Ten, so I think he'll probably get another win over Murin here. And then Bula Wallen should have an easy win as well. In the quarters, though, Sammy Sasso will have an easy win against Legend Lamer, and Ridge Lovett will probably upset Bula Wallen. Like I said, he's been looking great, guy. He lets everything fly. He has all these crazy throws and whatever. If a guy charges at him, we saw he just threw Max Murin on his back, got off to a huge 6-point move. So I think he might not get any big throws in the NCAAs, but definitely is a dangerous wrestler who could get some upsets in this weight class. And then in the bottom half, in the round of 16 and the quarters, Brock Mahler should have an easy time advancing against Michael Blockus. Same with Bryce Andonian and Austin O'Connor, but Jonathan Miller and Mike Van Brill will be a close one. Miller is leading in common opponents though, so I think he will advance. In the quarters, however, Mahler should have an easy win over Bryce Andonian, and Austin O'Connor should probably beat Jonathan Miller in this matchup. And then in the semis of 149, both these matchups are rematches, if you believe it. Sammy Sasso, it's a rematch of the finals in the Big Ten. Sasso will probably win again here. And then Brock Mahler versus Austin O'Connor. This is a rematch from a match, I think it was 2 years ago. It was a pretty close matchup. It was 4-3, but Connor did pull through, and I think he probably will get another win here. It's definitely going to be a close contested matchup, but I think Connor will advance here. But between Sammy Sasso and Austin O'Connor, this is going to be a very fun matchup to watch. It's kind of hard to predict as well. Both guys, great wrestlers, especially defensively. But I think Sasso, he's just been looking great this whole entire season. Hasn't really had a lot of close matches, and when he has, it's against pretty decent opponents. So I think Sasso is going to be able to probably get a takedown or something near the end of the first period like he has in the past few matches he has wrestled, getting late takedowns. I think he's going to be able to get a takedown at the end of the first or second or third or something, and then ride out Connor and eventually win that matchup. It's definitely going to be close, so I could easily see it going either way, so definitely a match to tune into this weekend. Yeah, let's wrap up our video talking about our predictions for the 141 and 149 pound weight class. If you haven't checked out the other weight class video, check it out on our channel. We also did a 133 and 125, so check those out. Let's wrap up our video for today. Comment down below and sub for more wrestling related content like this. Peace.